Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
If we'll be having, suppose 4.24 over, suppose we are having 2.8. If this type of scenario will be having, then what to do? When the same concept logic we will apply in the numerator, it requires multiplication of 100 to remove the decimal. In the denominator, it requires the multiplication of 10 to remove the decimal. But the rule of fraction says that whatever you are multiplying or dividing with the numerator, do the same with the denominator. Or whatever you are multiplying or dividing with the denominator, do the same with the numerator. So we are confused whether to multiply 100 or to multiply 10. So whenever you will encounter such scenario, please multiply with the larger number, that is 100. 100 you have to multiply in numerator and denominator. Now the question is, why we are multiplying with 100 and 100? Why not 10 and 10? Because if in this fraction 4.24 by 2.8, if you will multiply 10 in the numerator and 10 in the denominator, in the numerator you won't be able to remove the decimal, you will end up having 42.4, and in the denominator the decimal gone. What was the motto? The purpose was to remove the decimal. However, by doing the multiplication of 10, we are not able to remove the decimal. Numerator's decimal is as it is. However, if you will multiply with the larger number, that is 100, you will be getting 424 in the numerator, and in denominator you will be getting, who will say, what will be getting 280. One extra zero is fine, but not decimal. So decimal is not okay. One extra zero is okay. That's why we are choosing the larger number and we are multiplying the numerator and denominator with the same. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Getting it? Everyone getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in the last class we were having the total surface area. Okay, we wanted to do this division. See, in the last class I said that n multiplied with whatever area we are having, that must be equals to the total area which can be painted with the paint which we are having. So here we need to do this type of division. That's why I started explaining it now. You, like few students from here, you have done already. Let me show it to you also. See carefully. If you will try finding how many bricks we how many bricks were there, so this type of division you have to do. Can you see, just focus on the cursor. Okay, if you are getting confused that where exactly I am writing, see, I am writing here. See the cursor. Can you see? Everyone can see my cursor?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in numerator, what multiplication of what is required to remove the decimal? Who will say? Who will say?
I'm into
1,000.
Into 1000. And in denominator, just to remove the decimal, what multiplication
1,000.
of which number?
10.
10 is required. In
10.
between 1000 and 10, we will be choosing 1000 and we will multiply numerator and denominator with 1000. So numerator will become 9375, decimal gone. And denominator will become, who will say what will be the denominator? 9375
9,375
double zero. Okay, this is what we'll be getting. See, I think I have taken the data here and there. I need to take it properly. Otherwise, it must be a whole number, right? This 937500, it will be in the numerator. Okay, and 9375 it will be in the denominator. Then we'll be getting 100. Again, I am not getting back to the question. See, this one must be in the numerator and this one will be in the denominator, right? Right?
Ma'am.
Okay, so be careful. This step which was written over here, we need to do the correction over here. It was not perfect. Okay, please write it properly and do the division properly. The number of bricks will be 100. Okay,
Okay.
any confusion to anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let's continue. Yes, first let me confirm also. that yes, Sara, Samya, Bharti, have you got 100 bricks as an answer for the previous one?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's move. Now the question is, now the question is, a small indoor greenhouse is made entirely of glass pans held together with tape. It is 30 centimeter long, 25 centimeter wide. Okay, all the measurement is given and it is just asked what will be the area. And again, 12, how much tape is needed for all the 12 ages. Okay, so just let me write it. The second part is something you need to, let's do it. 25 centimeter and 25 centimeter high also. The first part is very simple. Still you need to do it because if you will be practicing, you will be finding the surface area every time. Okay, while you need to do the calculation and everything, this is how you have to practice. So just find quickly the area of the glass. Please find it. No, everyone please do it quickly and tell me your length, breadth, height, everything is given. We have to find the area of the glass. Okay, a greenhouse is made, a small indoor greenhouse is made, which is in cuboid. Okay, cuboid shape. Glass pan is there and the length, breadth, height is given. What is the area of the glass? Please do it.
Ma'am, is it 4250 centimeter square?
4 to 50 centimeter square. Everyone is getting the same.
4250.
4 to 50. Yes. Rest of the student, are you getting
I also
same?
got 4250.
You also got Bharti, 4 to 50. Yes, everyone getting 4 to 50. Sarah, Arhan. Now the next part is you just need to apply the formula. Okay, how much of tape is needed?
And I got the value of tape.
You also got the value of the tape. See how much tape is needed for. Let me write it, then you can tell me your answer. Okay, for all 12 edges. Okay? How much of tape is required? Let me draw a cuboid shape. Yes, it is 4250. Okay, it's perfect. Now let's see the next part. It says that a small indoor greenhouse is made entirely of glass panel, held together with the tape. Held together with the tape. So I'm marking it. Okay, suppose this one is the tape. Then this one is the tape. Okay, then this one is the tape. Okay, held together means the sides are held with each other. Like this one is the tape. How many edges are there? 12 edges are there. Okay, so one, two, one on the back, three, okay, four. You can see one, two, three, four. Okay, five, six. This one is seven. This one is eight. Okay, this one is nine. This one is 10. This one is 11, and this one is 12. Can you see all the 12 edges? These
Yes,
are,
ma'am.
suppose, the
Yes,
purple
ma'am.
color cello tape I have used. Okay, then like the special tape we have used for glass. Okay, so what is the total length of the tape? Total length of the tape, that means we are just measuring. Let's measure what will be the length of the tape. So here can we say this must be L? Okay, this must be L. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Expansion
Okay,
of the all.
if yes, sum of all the sides. Sum of all the sides. How many heights are there? How many lengths are there? How many breadths are there? Let's write it.
So
So this is L. Okay. The back one is also L. The top one is L and the front one is also L. So four lengths are there. Similarly, can you see one breadth, then another breadth? Okay. Then here one breadth, then here one breadth. Can you see that four breadth is also there? And let me draw, just highlight the heights. Height, 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 height. Four heights are there. Are you getting it, everyone?
Yes,
Yes
ma'am.
or
yes,
no? Okay. So four lengths are there, four breadths are there, four heights are there. Length we know, breadth we know, height we know. By adding all of them, we just have to find the total distance, total length. Okay. Let's find it. Length, breadth, height is written over here. Do it. I'm writing the another question. Okay, please copy the length, breadth, height. Or if you have done the calculation for the previous part, you must know length, breadth, and height.
Ma'am, it
I'm
is
writing the
320.
another question. 320. Everyone is getting 320. You said right? Anam, you said right? Right, Anam? Or Afrin, you
Ma'am,
said?
I didn't say that.
Afrin, you said
Yes, ma'am.
yes. Okay. Yes, Afrin is getting 320. Please do it. Yes, everyone is getting the same. You just have to add all of them. See, addition is really easy. If you have to do multiplication and all, I can understand that can take time. But addition doesn't, will it take time that much? You all have got the same answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Please do it. Read it at least for now. Find the cardboard required for supplying 250 boxes of each kind. Let's see what the question says. Okay. So here we are having
Done.
done also. Okay. Let's discuss it. Santi Sweet stall, a stall is there, was placing an order for making cardboard boxes. Okay, a stall is placing the order for cardboard boxes. Okay, the sweet box. Okay, for packing their sweets. Two sizes of boxes were required. Two sizes of boxes were required. The bigger of the dimension, see this is the dimension of the bigger box, that is 25 into 20 into 5. That means one is length, another is breadth, another is height. Okay, and the smaller dimension is given as a 15 into 12 into 5. Length, breadth, height is given. Cuboid shaped sweet boxes we are having. For all the overlap, 5% of the total surface area is required extra. Okay, for all the overlap, you can understand overlap means whenever you must have opened the cake box or maybe the sweet box, you must have seen the overlap, right? Yes or no? Are you
Yes, ma'am.
understanding what does that mean? The overlap means what? Overlap means what? Like a portion, you how you just fix one of the portion towards the downside to just make the box, the cake box. If you have opened, how we just open the overlap and just make it the completely open. Shall I? Uh, do I need to explain this, or you all are getting it?
No, ma'am.
Getting it right? Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Bharti, Sarah, are you getting it? What is overlap?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So for all the overlap, 5% of the total surface area is required extra. Surface area means, again I'm saying surface area means area of the surface. Okay. If I'll be showing you this, if I'll be showing you this one, okay, this pen holder, if I'll be showing you, you can see it's cylindrical in shape. Can you see that? It's cylindrical in shape. Surface area means this surface, this the surface which I can touch, this surface is area. Okay, this one also, this one also. So surface area means area of the surfaces. Okay, so when we are talking about surface area of the sweet box, you can understand we'll only be talking about the surface, the area of all the surface which we can touch. The overlap, that's why it is mentioned mentioned over here that 5% extra we are having, which is going in the overlap. When we will be finding the surface area, there is a chance that we will not think about the overlaps and all, right? Right?
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Okay. The sweet box will look like this, maybe. Will look like this. And if we are talking about the surface area, we'll only be focusing on the surface, this surface, this surface, this surface, this surface, this surface. We will not be thinking about what is gone inside this portion, right? That's why it says that 5% of the total surface area is required. That is extra. That is used for the overlap. Okay. If the cost of the cardboard is rupees 4 for 1000 centimeter square. See, centimeter square is there. It is indicating that go ahead and find the surface area of each boxes first. Centimeter square is the unit of area, and this is indicating that we are supposed to find the area first. Then only we can think about finding the cost and all. So please find the surface area of the this bigger box, the smaller box. Please find it first. The surface area, length, breadth, height is given. Here also length, breadth, height is given. Please do it, everyone. Then we'll be discussing the next part.
Ma'am, 1450 and 630 centimeters square.
Can you please repeat, Arhan? 1400
450.
50 1450, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And next one
630.
630 centimeters. Separately, these are the surface area of the big box and the small box. Or after that, what you have done?
Ma'am, I multiplied by 5%. I have 100 to get the extra area for overlap.
And that you have added with 1450.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, everyone getting it. 1450 and 630. Please check it first. Okay, take your time. Okay, it will take time. Take your time and do it.
Ma'am, the first, bigger one has 1450 centimeters square, and the smaller one has 630 centimeters square.
Okay, everyone is getting the same
Yes.
area of surface area of bigger box. 1450 centimeters. Surface area of the smaller box. 630 centimeters. Now let's see what the question says. We have found the surface area. Okay, for all the overlap 5%. Can you see this statement that for all the overlaps 5% of the total surface area is required extra. That means 5% of what? 5% of total surface area. That is extra. That
Yes,
means
ma'am.
extra what is required? Extra. How much cardboard is
One.
required? Extra. 5% of
Yes, ma'am.
total surface area, right? That much extra area we need. Okay, that means 5 by 100 in mathematics. This of means multiplication 1450. Is it making sense to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please find it. Please find it.
72.5%. Centimeters square.
72.5 centimeter square. This much extra area we need. See, if you have to make anything a box, so you will not be, you have to consider. See, whenever I go to tailor, so they keep the margin that this much of cloth will go the cutout part and everything. So by keeping everything in mind, they take the cloth and we need to give them the cloth. It's not like that only this measurement is required and they will be taking this much portion only as per the requirement. They will be thinking about the cutout portion, about the margin and everything, right? Right.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so here also Arhan you have done. Okay, Afreen you have also. Yes, you are getting the cost as a 2184. Let's check it. So this much extra area we have to keep. That will go in margin. That will go in for overlap, whatever you say. That means total area. Do we want to say that 1450 is the portion which we can see? Apart from that, this much extra is needed for cutout and all, for the margin or for the overlap. Yes. Okay, this area we need to consider to make the box. So what is that?
one five
It
five
is
two 15220. 15.
1522.5, right? This much
Yes, ma'am.
centimeter square is required. Similarly, for the smaller box also 5%. Okay, it is not mentioned that 5% is for bigger one or the smaller one. So for both the scenario, 5% is going for the margin. Okay, so here also will be extra area which is required for overlap. That is 5%, 5 by 100 into 630. What are we going to get here?
31.5.
31.5. Okay, centimeter square. So the area which you have found, that is fine. That is only the surface area which we need to keep in consideration. That 31.5 centimeter square will be taking extra of course. Okay, to maintain the overlaps. So actual area will be 661.5 centimeter, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is the final total area required for the box. Total area required for the box. Now see carefully how many boxes we are having. Supplying 250 boxes of each kind. 250 for the first kind, 250 for the second kind. This is one box area we have found. 250 boxes area we need to find. Okay, that will be just be 250 into whatever we are having over here, 150 1522.5. Okay, similarly for 250 boxes in the second scenario we'll be having 250 into this one, 661.5. Let's keep it like this. Okay, let's keep it like this this is the boxes. Okay, it's not centimeter square, it is the number of boxes. Wait, no, it is the area. We have taken the area for 250 boxes. This much is the total area. Yes, it is centimeter square. Okay, for one box area is this one. For 250 box area is this one. Don't do the multiplication now. Only we'll be doing the simplification and all, and we will try cancelling it out. So let's keep it like this. Is it clear so far to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's read the last part, because the whole story we understood that 5% is going as an extra. Now here, this much we need to read very carefully, that if the cost of the cardboard is rupees 4, if the cost of the cardboard is rupees 4 for 1000 centimeter square, for 1000 centimeter square, the cost is rupees 4. Okay, what is the
Yes, ma'am.
what will be the cost for this much centimeter square, this much centimeter square? What to do over here, Arhan?
Ma'am, we can multiply the 4 upon 1000.
Exactly. See, for 1000 centimeter square, the cost is rupees 4. So for 1 centimeter square, the cost will be 4 by 1000. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone is getting it. And we have to find what will be the price. What will be the total price according to our area. This area we are having. So yeah, we have to do the multiplication. Have you done, Arhan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So basically this two we have to, you have added this two, right, Arhan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Basically we need to add this two area, that total this much of cardboard is required for 250. The bigger cardboard will be making, and 250 the smaller cardboard will be making, total this much. So if you will be adding it, no, let me tell you how you will be adding it. If you will be adding this one 250 and this 155 to 2.5 plus 250 into 661.5, apply the logic. 250 we can take out common, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And we will be having 1522.5 plus 661.5. Let's add this two decimal number. Basically we want to add this one and this one. That is what exactly is the final total area of the cardboard which is required, okay, for making the bigger box, for making the smaller box. 250 bigger box and 250 smaller box, we have kept everything overlap and all in mind, and then we have got this area. We are adding this two and we'll be getting it. Let's check. If we will be adding 1522.5 with 661.5, we'll be getting 5510, carry 1 21314 678 6511 1 and 1. So 2184.0 we are getting. 2184 we are getting. Everyone getting it. How we are adding it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you understanding, Bharti, Sara, Samya? Afrin, you have done already. Anam. So we are getting 250 is already there. And in the bracket we are getting 2184. Okay. If you want, do the multiplication. If you don't want, keep it like this, because now only we'll be doing the simplification. This is the total area which is required for the cardboard. Okay, totally this much centimeter square of cardboard we'll be buying, so that we can make everything. 250 bigger box, 250 smaller box. Okay, so 1 centimeter price is this. So what will be the price of this 250 into 2184? Price of 250 into 2184 centimeter square will be, let's do the multiplication with 4 by 1000. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone is getting it.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me first. Afrin, you have done. Anam, are you getting it, Anam? Are you there, Anam? Bharti, are you getting? Sara, are you getting, Sara?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we will be doing the multiplication like that. That what will be the total price for this much centimeter square? Let's do the simplification. Basically, this is what we are having. We are having 4 by 1000 we are having. That is for 1 centimeter square. Like the one book's cost is this one, and we have to find the this much of book's cost. Okay. So what is that? we have to find 250 into 2184 centimeter square price. Okay, for 1 centimeter square, this is the price. For this much centimeter square, we will be doing the multiplication. We can see, if you will open the bracket, you can see the this zero gone. Okay, 25 and 100 you will be able to cancel. 5 times 25, 5 2 times 10, 5 1 times 5, 5 4 times 24. We are getting over here 4 and 4 gone. Okay, and we are getting what? In numerator only 2184 is left. This is the price, right? Farhan,
Yes, ma'am.
Afrin, you have also got the same, right, Afrin?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is how, while doing the calculation, we are applying the logic and we are doing the calculation. Let me summarize it. A sweet shop, a shopkeeper want to place the order for the cardboard boxes. Okay, this size of box, the shopkeeper need this, a bigger size of box, a smaller size of box. Okay, 250 bigger box, 250 smaller box. Now to make the box, cardboard is required. Okay, and that cardboard, 5% of the total surface area, that is going in the overlap. So keeping that in mind, whoever is going to make the boxes, they will be buying the cardboard keeping the overlap in mind. Okay, so how much portion is required? See, for one cardboard box, the bigger box, this much area. For one cardboard box, the smaller one, this much area is required. 661 for the smaller one and 1522.5 for the bigger one. This is for one cardboard box, one sweet box, okay, made up of cardboard. Now 250 such boxes are needed. For the bigger one 250, for the smaller one 250. So we have found what will be the area required to make 250 such big box and 250 such a smaller box. Okay. Now what is that? What is total? So we have added these two circles. Okay. Carefully we have done the addition. Now the price is given that for 1000 centimeter square, the price is rupees 4. It could have given in the question that for 1 centimeter square, the price is rupees 4 or whatever. But a twist is there. For 1000 centimeter square, the price is given as a 4. So first we found for 1 centimeter square, this will be the price. Okay. For this much centimeter square, this will be the price. And then we found the final price. Is it crystal clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So almost we are done with all the questions. The last question, let me check. You will be able to do by yourself or not. You all are having book in front of you. Are you having?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Arhan, you are having. Yes. Rayan, Bharti, Sara,
Yes.
Yes.
Afreen, are you having book in front of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So here the question says, I'm reading the question. Okay, I'm not writing it. A person whose name is Parveen wanted to make a temporary shelter for her car. Okay, Parveen wanted to make a shelter for her car by making a box-like structure with a tarpaulin that cover all the four side and the top. All the four side, okay, this side, back side, front side, and the top. Not the base, because maybe the base is just the ground and the person want to keep it like that. Okay, so all the four side and the top. Wait, and the top of the car with the front face as a flap which can be rolled up, assuming that stitching margin are very small and therefore negligible. So here the margin is very very small and hence it is negligible. Margin for what? Okay, the this tarpaulin cover is required. You must have seen how they usually cover the car. Okay, all the four side and the top of the car will be covered by the cover, any cover of the car. You must have seen the cover of the car, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
all have seen, right? So the same thing we have to keep in mind, that there is a cover which is covering the car. Okay, here the margin and everything we don't have to keep in mind. Nothing is written about the margin, and it is clearly mentioned that the margin while making this cover, the margin is very small and hence negligible. Okay, we can neglect it. How much tarpaulin would be required to make the shelter of the height is given as a 2.5 with base dimension is given as a base dimension. So this is very simple. Basically, you have to find the surface area, but not the bottom portion is not there. You can understand. If it is a cover of the car, then all the four sides are covered, right? And the top. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. That means base, the area of the base we don't have to take. We just have to take the area of all the four sides and the top. Okay, height is given as a 2.5, base dimension 4 meter into 3 meter. That means one is length, another is breadth. So what we will be doing? Anyone? The total surface area minus,
Base surface area.
okay, the total surface area minus, since it's a cover of a car, and cover we have seen once we will pull the cover it will just come out. Okay, so the base is not there in this cover, so base area we will be subtracting, and if you will be substituting everything in this formula, you will be getting the answer. So we are done with the surface area of cuboid. Is it crystal clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Cube and cuboid, we'll be discussing about the surface area of the cylinder in the next class. Okay, quickly we'll be doing the questions over here. The formula I have, we were discussing the formula in the last class. However, today also I'm just giving you just an overview that the surface area for cylinder, the formula was
2 pi RH.
2 pi RH. Okay, surface area formula was, that is the formula for curved surface area. Okay, if I'll be showing you a cylinder, this is a cylinder, please don't get confused. Does it looks like a cylinder to you?
Yes.
Okay, it's a cylinder. Okay, it's a cylinder. So the curved surface area, only this curved surface area, not the top and the bottom, only this curved surface area formula is 2 pi RH.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
and the total surface area formula is the top circle area
Pi
also
R.
and the pop circle area also. So 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R square. Okay, pi R square for the top one, pi R square. This is the total surface area. So be careful while solving the question. We'll be discussing the question over here. While solving the question, you need to be careful whether we are talking about only the curved part of the cylinder or the total, the top and the bottom lid also. Okay, basically the total surface area you must have seen like this, 2 pi R in bracket R plus H. Okay, we also write it like this. So this is the formula. Questions will be solving from the next class. Before the next class, see any question you are having, any doubt you are having from the first exercise, which will be related to cube and cuboid surface area. Okay, let me